Ever pondered the mystery of creation, the origins of life and the universe? Mythologies around the world have tried to explain this enigma in diverse ways, often through symbolic and abstract narratives. Today we delve into the fascinating realm of creation myths and the intriguing symbolism they present. Consider, for instance, the Egyptian mythology where Atum, the deity of Heliopolis, is said to have derived pleasure from his own sexual organ, thereby giving birth to the twin gods, Shu and Tefnut. This narrative, while seemingly explicit, is steeped in symbolism. In ancient times, sexuality was viewed as a sacred act, a divine process of creation. This self-fertilization, thus, represents a transpersonal truth, a symbolic expression of a whole entity that needs no other to create, but births from its own essence. Unfortunately, the sacredness of such pagan values was lost in the struggle against monotheism, leading to a distortion of ancient world mythology. The transpersonal was diminished to the personal, and the profound symbolism was often misunderstood. In later creation myths, however, the act of creation is explained without any reference to sexuality. The image of a self-sustaining deity giving birth to the world evolves. In Hindu and Egyptian mythologies, there is a shift towards the concept of breath or spirit. This spirit is described as the creative force that existed from the very beginning. In Egyptian mythology, for instance, we find references to the heart and tongue as the sources of creation, where the heart brings forth all outcomes and the tongue expresses the heart's desire, leading to the birth of all gods. Eventually we arrive at the most abstract and spiritual symbol, where God is the breath of life. Similarly, in Hindu mythology, we encounter the concept of tapas or inner heat, which is seen as the creative force that gives birth to everything. This inner heat, akin to the concept of mindfulness, is a fundamental experience of the spirit that generates itself. The creative principle that sustains the world springs from the same source as human creativity. Just as humans bring forth their creations from the depths of their souls and express themselves through myths, songs, plays, films, and so on, so too do the gods create the world. The feminine and masculine aspects of creation are equally vital, giving life and complementing each other. In response to the profound question of what drives life, the mythologies offer a symbolic answer that begins with sexuality, but evolves to be represented better as the creative breath or spirit. This creative spirit is what makes life fertile and allows it to sustain itself. The creative spirit and life are one, existing together in the Ouroboros unity of the world's parents, from which everything unfolds.